Hi besties, welcome back to the channel. This is So with Somi. On today's tutorial, I'll be showing you how I made this trendy Bubu gown. So the one in the middle is the one I made and the one on the side is the inspiration. So if you want to know how to achieve this, do not skip any part of this video. Now for this tutorial, I used 2 yards of crepe fabric and 1.5 yards. So you can combine your fabric with an Ankara. So after that, so you see this place where you're seeing the border on the Ankara, that is where you'll be folding into two, where we have that border. So I'm just arranging my fabric here. So after that, I'll fold them again into two. So we have folded this fabric into four. So I hope you guys understand what I just did here. So this is the remaining fabric from the last tutorial I posted, but this one actually is for my sister. So that's it. Now after folding it, I'll from the folded edge I'll be taking a neck width of 3 inches, and after that I'll mark her shoulder measurement, which is 7.5. So whatever I have left on the fabric is what I'll be using for the sleeve, and I have 12.5 inches left, so that's what I'll be using for the sleeve. Now I'll come down 1 inch for the back neckline and I'll connect the two together. So I'll come to the sleeve part, to the end of the fabric this way. I'll come down 1.5 inches for my shoulder slope and I'll connect it all the way to the neck width this way. So this is what we have. So the next thing I'm going to do now, from that shoulder slope, I'll mark her nipple point, which is 10 inches, and that will also serve as a sleeve opening. So I'll come to this side, I will mark the same thing and I'll connect them together. Now after marking that, I marked her hip point, which is 24 inches. So on that nipple point, I'll divide her round hip by 4, which is 40 divided by 4 give you 10. I added 4 extra inches to that measurement. So I'll do the same thing on the hip line. So the measurement I marked on her bust point is her hip line. So I equally mark the same hip line on the hip point. I hope you guys understand. Then I'll connect. So now I'll roll it out this way so that I can cover out her armhole. So I'll just curve it out this way. So this is all for this part. So if there's any part you don't understand, please ask on the comment section. So after that, I'm going to come down 7 inches for the front neckline and I'll connect from the neck width to meet that. So the depth of the front is 7 inches, the back is 1 inch. And that is all for this. So the next thing we're going to do now is just to cut out the excess we have on the side. So guys, before we get back to this video, you guys are not encouraging me. It's not nice. Like, I take out time to make these tutorials, I spend money. Please guys, encourage me so that I can do more, because you guys are not encouraging me, and because of that algorithm is not helping me too. Please, when you see my videos, please like, comment, please, I am begging you guys, please help me. So after that, I'll cut out the back neckline, then the shoulder. But for the shoulder slope, I added half an inch for the stitching allowance. And that is all. So the next thing now is from where the front neckline stop, I'll come down 6 inches. Now I'm going to curve it down. So I came down 6 inches from where the front neckline stopped. Then I'm going to curve it to meet the edge of the fabric this way. So if you want yours to be more deeper, you can go up by 4 inches or 5 inches. And that is all for this part. So I came down from the neckline 6 inches, then I curved out. Now while cutting, please add half an inch stitching allowance. And this is all. Now I'm going to take out the back so that I can cut out the front neckline. So after arranging, I'll cut off the front neckline. So this is what we have. So for the combination, I've usually folded it into four. I'll get the upper part. So I'll make sure that the two ends are meeting each other. They are matching each other at the ends this way. So now I'll just pin them down. And I'll equally pin the curved parts. So I'll make sure everything is aligned, then I'll pin it down. So my table is actually small, so sorry you might not see some part of this video. So what I did next is from the shoulder line, I placed my tape on the shoulder line to take the full length of the gown. So the full length I used was 58 inches, but it was not enough on this fabric, so I later joined it. So if you want to make yours so that it will be sure you will not join, make sure you use like 2.5 yard. It will be, but for this I use 2 yards. So the length I have here now is 50 inches. Here 50 inches. So I will just, on that 50 inches mark, I'll divide her round hip by 4, which is 10. So remember on the other part we added 4 inches, but for the down part I added 3 inches so that it will not be too wide. So now I'll be covering from the curved part, from the curved ends, you know where our curved end, from that part I'll be covering to come meet the measurements we have on the full length here. My table is small and I didn't even know that it was not showing. So connect from the end of your, on the end of the fabric. So from the measurements we have at the full length, connect it to meet the tip of the curved line. So you're going to see it shortly. So this is what I mean. From the tip of this fabric now, connect it to the measurements we have on the full length. Now you're going to mark out the curve we have here. I just hope you guys understand what I'm trying to explain. But if you have any question, please ask me on the comment section. I will respond. So now I'm going to take the pins off. So before cutting, I'll be adding like 1/2 inch allowance to the upper part before I'll cut it off. So this is what we have. So while cutting, I'll add 1/2 inch at the upper part for joining. Then I'll cut out the sides. So if I open it up, this is what it's going to look like. So I'll take out one piece so that you see. So this is a glimpse of what we are working on. So if I get the upper part and place it, so this is a glimpse of what our outfit is going to look like. So I'll just keep it aside. Then I'll go cut out facing for both the front neckline and the back neckline and bring it back to show you what I have. So here, this is for the front and I've cut out a facing for it. So I'm just going to place the right side facing each other. I'll take it to the machine. I'll be stitching it down with 1/2 inch. So after that, I'll equally do the same for the back piece. I've cut out a facing for the back piece. So this is for the back piece. And this is the facing. I'll take it to the machine. I'll be stitching it down using 1/2 inch. So I'll do all of that and I'll bring it back to show you what I have. So after stitching, this is what I have. So now I'll be notching it. So please, on this part, just do it gently so you don't cut your thread. So notch it all around. So after notching, the next thing is for me to iron. So this is my ham, what they call it, boss ham, the one I made at home. So I just placed the neckline on it and I'll be ironing it down. So I'm taking this step one after the other so that you guys can follow along and you understand what I'm doing. So guys, I'm pleading with you people, please, if you see my video, please comment on it, like my videos, watch it. This way it will send a positive response to the algorithm, because you guys are not showing me love, and that's why algorithm too is not showing me love, and that's why I don't, these days I don't even have energy to make videos, because these things I spend money, please. So after ironing down, I'm going to add a hemming gum to hold the neckline together. So after ironing, add your hemming gum, then you iron it down. So please, if you guys want me to be creating videos and be attending to your requested tutorial, because I have a lot of requested tutorials, but because I'm not getting the this thing I want, I don't have the energy to make those videos. So please like my videos, and I will respond to each and every requested tutorial. So after ironing, this is how neat the thing looks like, and I've done the same for the back piece. Now to join the lower part and the upper part together, please notch the center line. So you see I've notched the center line for both the upper part and the lower part. Now I'm going to place the two center notches together, and this is where your pin here, this part your pin is going to work. Now we start pinning. So do this part gently, so make sure that that it is not folding and it is straight. Don't rush it. So forget that it is fast on this video. I took my time to do this part. I was making sure that all the parts are matching, no part is folding. So use your pin to pin it all around. So you see how I'm doing it. So pin it all around. See, I did not fast forward it too much so that you guys can follow every single step that I was taking here. So I've done one part. So I'll bring the other part, and I'll still do the same thing, and I'll pin it all around this way. So make sure that it is straight, no part is folding, and pin it all around. So whatever you're doing for the front piece, you do the same thing. You repeat the same process for the back piece. So you see how straight mine is, no part is folding, everything is aligned. So after doing that, I'll take it to the machine, I'll stitch it to 1/2 inch, and I'll bring it back to show you what I have. So after stitching it down, so this is what it looks like. So the next part now is for us to iron, but before we iron, I'm going to just notch it, just little notch it all around, sorry. So notch it all around. So while doing that, make sure that you don't cut your thread, just small notches, so that it will relax while you're ironing. So you see every single part I am carrying you guys along, so you get to understand it better. So please, if you see my videos guys, I am begging, please engage, please. So after that, I'll use my boss ham again to start ironing it down. So iron it down. So for mine, I am using a steam iron. So for anybody that is into this fashion thing, you actually need a steam iron, because one, it will iron clothes very well, and secondly, your clothes will not get burnt easily. So steam iron is the best if you're into fashion. So this is what we have after ironing down. So we're still going to do another ironing, but for now this is what we have. So I'll get the back piece too. I've equally done the same for the back. So this is how the back looks like. So I'll place them right side facing each other. Now we are going to stitch the shoulders with 1/2 inch. Now I'll do the same for the other side. I'll do that and bring it back to show you. After stitching, this is what the shoulders look like. So I've stitched the shoulders down. Now I'll be adding a band to the hem of the sleeve. So I just used 1.5 inches. So I cut out a fabric of 1.5 inches on fold, and I'll be using 1/2 inch to join. So I'll do that and bring it back. So after joining my band, this is what it looks like. So the next thing now is for us to close the side. So before closing the side, from the shoulder line, I'll be coming down 18 inches. So this is where the pocket will be starting from. So I came down 18 inches, and the pocket opening is going to be 6 inches. I mark 6 inches. So while stitching, I'll stitch from the sleeve. I'll get to the 18 out of stitch, then go to the 6 inches point of stitch and stitch it all the way down using 1 inch. So I'll do the same for the other side. So I'll stitch it down, leave the pocket opening. So I'll do that and bring it back. So guys, after stitching everything, this is what everything looks like, and I've added my pocket. So I'm sorry I lost the clip of when I did that, so please add your pockets. And for the hem side, I left some part of the hem open. So next thing is just hem the lower part, but before I do mine, I want to weave it first. So thank you guys so much for watching up to this part. Please guys, like my videos, engage. I'll see you on my next video. Bye.